Anthony, go with the theme song.
What?
I knew it was going to throw you off with that. That was a joke I heard. I just wanted to use that. I just wanted to see if it could stump you.
Yeah, no, it did, because that was random, but yeah.
Yeah, you don't know. I've been like all day just in my mind just wanting to do that.
Yeah, you got it out.
We do need a theme song, though. It is kind of getting boring, just these dry, openings.
We both play music. We can come up with something.
Yeah, well, I want to. My main thing is, like, I can do the guitar, the bass. I just don't have drums anymore. And I've been trying to figure out how to do a drum machine, but I don't quite have it. Anyway, let's...
I'll figure something out. I got a drum pad. I'll figure something out.
Yeah, but it's got to match with everything else, though.
Yeah, well, we'll figure it out. Yeah. I can also rap.
The theme songs don't need lyrics.
That's fine with me. I'm just whatever you want to do. You know I can rap. I did it in front of you.
Yeah, I'm not saying you can't. Otherwise, the first words out of my mouth would have been, "No, you fucking can't." But I know you can, so I'm not denying that. Anyway, let's do the intro. Otherwise, some people get mad.
I don't care. Go ahead.
All right. So, welcome to Any More Ideas, the podcast where we wear our Halloween costumes all year long.
I knew that was coming too.
You know, I told you that last week. I mean, I was going to use that last week. But also, I literally the episode that went up today, I literally edited last night and posted it just because I wanted to make sure to get it out on time this week.
Speaking of, it's Anthony as always, but speaking of costumes, I actually have a Halloween party I'm going to. And I'm going to sing one from Dr. Seuss.
Okay. Before that, you could let me finish what I was saying.
My bad.
No, it's cool. No, it's just like I was saying. I thought this next episode was going to come out for Halloween, but I think I'm a week early on that because this will come out the 23rd, and it's actually the week after that's the 30th.
Yeah,
and that's why, like the last episode, we said, "Oh, this is going to come out the week before Halloween."
Yeah,
and yeah. Shows how much I like to look at calendars.
I don't look at calendars either.
Okay, so if you're gonna be thing 1, who's thing 2?
I don't know. That's the dumb part. Is because the only reason why I'm going to because I was going to be the Grinch.
Yeah, remember you telling me that because
I was going to be the Grinch, but then
because I don't know how to turn you green unless it's like a shit ton of spray paint.
And do the pose too because I could do the pose, but. So I talked to my mom about it. I was like, I'm gonna get it. And then she was like, well, your aunt has this costume. Do you wanna, that she never wore or anything, do you wanna use it? And it's literally just a hat with the hair on it and just like a red shirt and it just says thing 1 because that's literally what he is. And I was like, well, alright. Also, she didn't want me spending $100 on a Grinch suit, especially since I'm trying to save money.
Well, I mean, one, how is the Grinch Halloween? It's Christmas.
No, but you could be Grinch for Halloween, though.
How?
You just dress up as a Grinch.
Well, obviously you could dress up like that any day you want. My point is why?
Because so this
who associates the Grinch with Halloween?
No one, but this is how it all got brought up. One of my best friends, you know probably. One of them is because I talk about him a lot.
I probably don't because you call everybody your best friend practically. No, I don't. Like practically,
that's a stretch.
That is not a stretch,
dude. That is a stretch. Like you have like 5 different sets of best friends, but they're from different parts.
Well, that's what I said. 5 different sets. Yeah, sets is the key word there.
Yes. Okay. Anyways, but whatever. But one of my childhood best friends and my brother were online. Something happened that day before. We were playing video games. Something happened that hour before we hopped on. I was pissed off. And I'm not going to say what it is, but that it just pissed me off, threw off my mood. And they know that when I get pissed, because I've never really shown you this, but when I get pissed, I usually it's 2 things. I either get quiet or I just start becoming an asshole around them. Like, I start being a little bit of a dick. So that happened. I was starting to be an ass. My brother was drunk off his ass. And my other buddy, he was whatever. We were just going to play football or whatever. And then all of a sudden, like, because I'm being that ass or being that asshole or a dick, he goes, man, you should be fucking Grinch for Halloween because you're just an ass. I was like, bro, okay. That's where the whole idea came up.
Okay.
But but the thing one doesn't
get it.
the thing that doesn't make sense is like you said for the Dr. Seuss thing is the thing one, thing two. You gotta have the thing two, but my mom doesn't. I don't. It was only came with the. She only gave me the thing one costume.
Yeah, well, because it would only be for one person. You'd have to buy like otherwise. Like honestly, the only time I've seen that costume really is children, and it's usually pairs where the parents dress the kids up the same.
Yeah.
So one is one, one is two.
Yeah.
It's also not a costume that I hear or see a lot of people doing often. But I was like, okay, I get it. I mean, sure, not my choice. It's kind of weird doing that for Halloween, unless you're trying to do some kind of Nightmare Before Christmas thing with it. Doesn't sound like that much of a costume because it's just a shirt and a wig practically.
Yeah.
Because did they wear hats? I can't remember.
What thing one?
Yeah, I don't remember them wearing hats.
No, his hair was all blue.
Yeah, well, no, that's why I remember their hair being blue.
But the thing is like, the hat that came with it, the hair is blue already.
Okay, so with the wig.
The wig, yes. It's like a red hat with blue hair, basically. I'll send you a picture.
Okay, I don't get how it's a hat unless it's a literal hat.
It's like a beanie. It's like a beanie with... I don't know. I will send you a photo.
That's called a wig.
Yeah, whatever. I'll send you a fucking photo of it.
Okay, so you're gonna be that instead of the Grinch. And where are you going to wear this costume? You gonna wear it here?
At a costume party on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Because I never dress up for any...
You know, I forget you're young and semi-normal where you actually go out.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you wouldn't catch me dead at a costume party. You wouldn't catch me dead at a party.
Yeah.
Then again, I wouldn't get invited anyway, but...
Yeah, but... yeah, so that's one of those things where it's like, that's kind of why I was going to be the Grinch. And then I was like, fuck, I'm not trying to spend $110 on the whole fucking suit.
Well, you don't really have to. I mean, it really depends on how detailed you want it to be. Like, if you want, like, movie studio quality or closer to that, then yeah, sure, spend that much money. If not, it's like, you could half-ass it by finding green sweatpants and a green shirt and green wig.
Yeah.
Be the dollar store Grinch. See, that's one of my problems where, like, I got nothing against it, but, like, I haven't wanted to dress up at anything, like, for Halloween or whatever. Like, I've wanted to kind of do, like, cosplay before, but the problem is like, I want that good stuff. I don't want the t-shirt that's printed to look like it, or, I was like, I want the detailed stuff, and unfortunately that costs way too much, because for years I wanted to be a stormtrooper, but I wanted, like, the actual, like, hard plastic molded suit.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, it's only like $1,500.
Yeah.
To wear it once a year, maybe. Could buy a mannequin and display it at least, but it's like, even the last few years I did dress up. I dressed up as Darth Vader, and I had found this one costume that had, like, a hard plastic thing with a chest piece. Didn't look all that great, but it was better than nothing. Then there was, like, the cape. You just wore all black. I had, like, black... I used to wear boots a lot, so I had these, like, black Harley-Davidson biker boots that I was wearing. But I had, like, a two-piece mask that was, like, the real detailed one.
Oh, yeah.
Which, as a matter of fact, I still think I have it, but it's in terrible condition, because I had it in storage, and then, the heat we have here kind of warped it.
Yeah.
It's not melted, but it's warped. I'm sure the color's kind of gone away. Then for a little bit there, I didn't have it in a box or in a bag or something, so it got real dirty.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, I think I still have it. I could probably clean it up. But I mean, yeah, my mom bought that for me because, I don't know, I was probably like 15 at the time. So I think I stopped dressing up like when I was 15 or 17. It's like my last years in high school. And even then, it's like, I didn't go trick-or-treating or parties or anything. I would just, like, wear it while giving out candy in front of the house. But
I never went either.
yeah, no. So that's why. But that's why. Like these days, most of the costumes I don't want to wear like anime characters that most people probably don't know. Although
No.
it's getting bigger and bigger. Well,
Yeah.
no. The thing is like the characters I like are older, and the
Yeah.
problem is that now that it's getting bigger and bigger, everyone's kind of still stuck on new stuff.
Yeah, anime community is getting bigger. I will
But
say that.
but again, it's like the one like costume thing I'd want. It's like this like really special red coat, and I have priced it out because the thing is you have to have it custom made and damn near tailored. And it would probably cost me like $900 or something like that to have it made.
Yeah.
I mean, it's real detailed. I mean, I'm not going to say it's not worth the money, but it's just I don't have that much to drop on that. Because honestly, right now, if I had $500 to drop on anything, I'd be getting a Series X. Because I really want to get an Xbox because I want to play old 360 games.
Yeah.
I have my old 360, but I want to be able to connect to Xbox Live because I want to get the achievements on games that I used to play. Because while I still have my Xbox Live account, which is old, it's not my original account. Because my original account, my brother has. Because I did all those games on his account. Because like I went back and I looked at my history, and it's like I played Gears of War 2 and 3, and then Halo. I think it's like Halo 3 ODST. But the thing is like on like a few of those, I have some achievements on my account, but the original achievements I got on his account because originally we had one 360, and I would play on his.
You didn't create your own profile?
Back then, you no, because back then you didn't, and then we also back then we were younger and didn't think why pay for 2 live accounts because he had Xbox Live on his, I didn't have it on mine.
Yeah, but you still get some of those achievements, no?
This was before I think Silver came out because originally you had to have gold. And then they made Silver, because Silver you could get achievements, you just couldn't play online.
I'm gonna say that because
it's just I played a lot on his account, mainly because it was his Xbox.
Yeah, but
I didn't see the need.
Yeah, my brother had an Xbox though, but this was back I think when Silver was out.
Yeah.
So he had a 360 when Silver was out. I had my own profile. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like I never had like a Silver profile. When I got Live, that's when I started my account. And because my original Xbox account is actually from the original Xbox.
Yeah, the only time I got Live was because I started playing Call of Duty I started playing BL2 online on his account. But since I was so ass, I would fuck up his KD. He said, "You might fuck it," and he was just like, "It's not that expensive. I'll just upgrade you to fucking gold. I'm tired of you fucking up my ratio."
Yeah, so, see, we never give a shit about that, but it's like
when my brother played Call of Duty Heavy, like anybody who plays Call of Duty Heavy.
Oh, I know. The KD is their point of pride.
Dude, like even me when I play, there's only a select few of people I would let play a Call of Duty on my account. Because of the fact that I know that they would increase my KD. But if you're not going to do that, I'm not going to let you touch it.
So you're saying you're going to let me play your KD?
No.
You're going to let me play your...
That's like you saying, "Hey, I will let you play Halo on my account online."
I would, because I don't give a shit about the KD, really.
Well, I don't know if anybody really does on Halo.
They do somewhat, but honestly, it's your... I think it's your rank level, yeah. Yeah, because I mean that used to be the Call of Duty thing. It's like, oh, I'm double.
What prestige? So.
Yeah, it's like I forget.
5,
yeah, it was like I'm double prestige. Yeah, I forget. I don't even know if it was called prestige back then, but it's like it was like, oh, I'm double. I'm like, okay, I didn't give a shit about that. I mean, I play, but I don't care about that. I mean. No, but I mean, like, I want to go back and play some of those games because I'm even looking to buy some 360 games that I used to have that I did play back then that I'm sure I got the achievements on his account, but I don't have them on mine. Because I don't even have them. Like, I played the shit out of Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2. Because I played the shit out of them on the 360 before I had a computer that I could play it on Steam. Because on Steam, I have played them. I have some things for them, I don't have that much because by the time Steam came out, that was kind of when we were dying off of it. But like, I really want to go back and play Left 4 Dead. I got to find someone who's willing to buy the game too, so I can have someone to play with. If you could even play that one online anymore.
The good thing, like, so for me, right? When he had GTA 5, I played because I had silver. All my games that I played on his Xbox, they're all my achievements. They're all my shit. Now, there's probably only a few games that I have close to 100 on the achievement. In GTA, I think I have about 90% achievement level. Because there's still some side missions on the main story that I never did that I have to do.
Well, even off the main story, it may have slipped down because when the DLC comes out, sometimes they add new ones.
Yeah, so like I think I had it at one point. I think it was always at either 95 to 90% completed. But I never 100 it. I never 100 the achievements yet. I want to do that, but I can, because I have GTA on my Xbox, so I could go and do it again and just fucking play the whole fucking story, and then, but the point is, like, I could see all the games that I played on him when he had his 360.
Yeah, well, that's why, and that's why, like, I recently went back in my profile and went through it, and it's like, some of them, it's like, I'm sure I got more than this, and then there's games missing, and, like, the big one that I know I did on my brother's account, and I started doing it on mine, but that was kind of like, I got way too obsessive in that game to do it, but now I want to do it again, because I haven't played it in forever, was Burnout Revenge. It's like, it shows in my list that I played it, I have a couple of achievements, but I did most of the goddamn work on that one for my brother's account, because to me in that game, silver was not, silver was as bad as failing, like not even getting bronze. I did certain, there's this one thing in there where, like, you have to do as much damage as possible, and there's, like, a certain point you have to reach to get to gold. I did this one challenge of that. Took me 6 fucking hours. I was silver after silver after silver after silver. I'd miss it by, like, 2 points, and I could not leave the room until I got that gold.
I know that feeling. It's like I played a GTA heist for 6 hours too, just about.
How did you make a heist last 6 hours?
I don't remember which one we were doing.
I don't care which one it is. How? Okay, at most, I've done all. I didn't know. Well, I won't say I've done all the heists now, because I mean I know they've probably added some. Yeah, but for the most part, I know I've done like 90% of the heists. Okay, and I've never had one take more than 2 hours.
Well, I didn't know if that flight school was going to be an issue, because it was one of those ones where, like the Palm Springs windmills, over there, because it's based off LA. So it's like there's the part of the mission where you have to fly through there. But because my fucking guy had zero flight school experience, the fucking plane was just moving in different spots, and I was trying to get it to go straight, and I'd fucking die. And then somebody else would fly and die. Somebody else would fly and die. It got to a point, dude, where I'm telling you, this is a part of, like, everybody remembers this story, and the friend that I brought up, he was playing with us at the time, and another friend that he introduced to me and my brother, we were the crew that played GTA Heist all day. And I will tell you, most of them, 90% of those heists only took us 2 hours. That one, for whatever reason, it had to be the third or fourth one where you have to fly through that fucking thing. That shit took us fucking 6 hours to complete. And I don't know why, but it was just like everything was going wrong. People were flying into the windmills. Nobody knew how to drive. Everybody was dying. Our fucking phones would cut off and say call failed. It was like nothing seemed to work. And the funny part is because we're supposed to go to Palm Springs that same morning that we're playing, me and my brother. Because we started at 8 p.m. the night before. Yeah. Then we carried on into the fucking morning. We played till 4 a.m. And you just see, we have to get up at 6, mind you. We have to see, my dad comes out and says, you guys better fucking wake up. That was my dad's always thing. You better fucking wake up if you stay up late. My mom, she was like, you guys better go to fucking bed. It's fucking 3 o'clock in the morning. You guys are fucking screaming. Bruh. And when we finally completed it, we looked at the time. It was like 4 in the morning. And my fucking friend had an essay due because he was in summer school, in high school. And we were all in high school at the time, so my brother was in college. And fucking guy said, I only wrote 1 page in my essay. Oh my god. It was just one of those things where that shit took us forever to the point where we completed it. We got to that point where you're not stopping. We're in this for so long, you might as well just complete it by now.
Yeah, well, it's just like the hardest heist for me was that one where you have to go to the prison.
That was the easiest one.
Well, I don't know. That's the
first one. Are you talking about the prison break? That one's the first heist.
Well, that might have been why.
No. The first heist you have to do, that one's really easy. All you got to do is fucking hack. Like you have to basically just do
this is the one where you have to like break into the prison. And then break out
that's
of
like
it.
the first real one because the first.
Yeah, well, that's why to me that was the hardest one, but it's also because I think our fourth wasn't one of our regular guys.
And he fucked everything up, so I don't play with randoms.
Yeah, I don't like playing with randoms either. But when you need a fourth, you need a fourth.
No, I need a fourth. I just call homies and see.
Yeah, well, I mean, I usually try that too, but don't mean they're available. And I want to do it then and then.
That is true.
But yeah, talk 6 hours shit. I mean, fuck. We're trying to get this one achievement on Firefight. I can't remember if it was ODST or Reach. It was probably Reach. Yeah, I mean, we were playing it on the fucking hardest legendary, I think. I don't remember if you can select the difficulty on that. I don't know. I never set up the matches, but I just remember it's like we had to retry like 20 times, and then we finally got into good rhythm. And I don't even remember what the achievement was. It was like we had to kill so many of one of the alien or something like that. It's been, like 10, 12 years or something since then. But that was like a night where, we started playing like at, 6 p.m. or something like that. And we played all the way till like 6 a.m. Because it was just like retry after retry and then just play, and those firefights take a while.
Yeah.
I do miss that though. I do like that game type.
Best believe when GTA 6 comes out, squad, you already know who you are. I ain't gotta say your name, but you already know. We're gonna hop on GTA for sure. And
I'm gonna tell you right now, when GTA 6 comes out, don't expect the online to come out right away with it.
I'm not expecting that at all.
No,
because online didn't come with 5 didn't have online either at the beginning. So
yeah, I mean we knew it was coming, but they didn't.
I'm just saying when it comes out, best believe we hopping on that shit, and best believe once those heists comes out, we're gonna grind. Because just like you missed those Halo times, I missed those times of not worrying about anything, just getting online, playing GTA.
Believe me, I'm looking forward to when online comes out because I'm gonna jump on that shit myself and play it as much as I can. Especially, I love the early days because the early days are where you find the glitches, and when you find those glitches, you get that massive jump start. Yeah. So I remember that first couple of weeks on GTA Online where the rat truck was a glitch where if you bought it, upgraded the horn on it to this like Awuga horn or whatever, and then sold it, you'd get like 20 times what that truck was worth. And then you could do that like every 5 minutes. Yeah. So we just did that and did that and did that and did that. Yeah. And just got so much cash off that.
My brother got lucky with a glitch, but it wasn't even a money glitch. It was a glitch that happened within the whole system. In GTA, I don't know if you remember, but everybody got fucking millions of dollars. That's all I know.
It wasn't a glitch. They did that for everybody. They gave that away. There was something that I think there was like someone hacked something or something, and they gave.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
They gave everybody that.
I didn't know they gave it. I thought because I don't think he knew that at the
maybe
time.
he didn't know that that's why.
Yeah,
but
at the time.
Yeah. There's been like a few times where they've given. Like, the first time I think they gave everybody $1 million. Because at the time, $1 million in that game was a lot of money.
That ain't shit now.
Oh, fuck no. Every car costs multiple million, practically. Yeah, no. But they did that. Then there was another one where they gave you, like, $3 million. and properties, because this was when they started coming out with some of the properties you could buy, and they were trying to catch up new players because since everything had got more expensive, they had, if you just started playing the game, it was kind of hard to catch up because you would be so far behind. You'd have to do the grind that everybody else did. You'd have to do double just to catch up.
Yeah, I do.
And that's kind of and then they had this thing where I think they did a deal with Prime Gaming where you got more properties and money. And then they did the thing where if you had it connected and you logged in and played for an hour every day, you got $100,000 where you'd get $1 million a week, or maybe it was $1 million a month.
Yeah, I don't know, but freaking Prime.
Yeah, but they've given a shit ton of money to people throughout because I've been playing since day one. I first started.
That was fucking 100,000. Piece of shit.
I got all of it. I've gotten every single thing because I've kept playing it. I've never had the game not installed.
So what you're saying is I got on at the wrong times?
Yeah, dude. Like I said, I bought that game on the PS. I bought the game on the PS3.
Yeah.
Then I transferred it to the PS4. Then I transferred it to the PC. And I've had it on the PC since.
Huh.
But that's what I'm saying. I started all the way back when it started on the PS3.
Yeah.
That's why I said I'm a day one player.
I mean, technically I am too, but not online. I'm a day one story mode.
No, but what system did you buy the game for originally?
Well, originally my brother was the only one that had it.
Yeah, but did he get it on the 360 or did he get it on the Xbox One?
360. So here's the fucked up part about this is overall I believe now with this other one I have on my PS5 because I didn't remember what the fuck the other one is because since I didn't remember my PSN from my original plus it was worthless to fucking get that shit anyway because what I had on that account for GTA specifically wouldn't have helped me at all. I had basically the lowest standard shit. My house was cheap. My car was the fucking car they gave you at the beginning, or one of the cars that you get to choose from. Nonetheless,
you don't choose a car. You just go steal one. I mean, because
okay. Well, let's just say the car that I stole is so fucking dog shit that it didn't go that fast.
Funny enough, I still have the very first car I got in Grand Theft Auto. It's the one that looks like the old Z28 Camaro. Yep. I have it in orange with black racing stripes. I stole it that way. Mind you, I changed the paint. I kept the color because I actually like that color. I actually like that color in that car. I honestly, if I could find one cheap enough, I would buy a real Camaro or is it a Trans Am. You practically look the same almost. I would buy one of those cars, one of those 60s Camaros, and I would honestly try to make that car in real life. Because I like that car. Not the fastest, but it's semi-fast, handles pretty well, and I like the way it looks. And I have that car fully upgraded. And as the one car, I have bought and sold a billion cars in that game. I have bought the $1 million cars, got tired of it, sold it because I needed space in the garage. And mind you, I have every goddamn garage. I have the nightclub with 5 garages. And each garage has a theme and is full of all those cars. That orange car I stole at the beginning, I have never gotten rid of. It sits in my main garage. I still drive it every now and then. And I love that car, and I don't get rid of it.
There's only one car that I can get for free. Or I don't know how many people can get it for free. I think everybody can. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure most people can. The LRG.
Yeah, everyone gets that for free. At one time I had 3 of them.
Well, on my new account, I have almost damn near everything I didn't have. I have the penthouse, the casino penthouse. I just bought the arena because I'm going to grind that.
No, see, I don't have the arena, but that's also because I haven't played since I added that in.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell all the cars that I have in my apartment because I don't use those.
Honestly, it's not worth doing that. You don't get what you put into them.
No, but Those, I mean,
Unless you're looking to make another car that you really want, honestly, I don't suggest it.
No, but one of the ones is I bought off the because they call it the luxury thing.
Yeah.
I bought like a.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
You know, like,
You'll buy it for $2 million, and you make it $700,000 for it. It's not worth selling.
Well, that's all I need. I'll sell my Indy car. I don't even know why I have that.
I don't know. To me, I would hold on to them because especially like if you buy the arena, you're probably getting another garage. So if you need the space,
dude, I have shitload of space. I have the casino penthouse. I have a garage.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I have the casino penthouse fully decked out. I have the entire thing.
Yeah.
I have the apartment in the middle of the city with the 10-car garage.
Yes.
I have a small apartment in like up by the hills where it has a 2-car garage. I have the other house in one of the houses in the hills with a 10-car garage. I have 3 of the warehouse garages that are all like 10 cars each. One by the airport.
Wait. How do you have 3 houses?
You can have that.
They didn't have that before.
I've had it forever now. Yeah, I have the apartment that's in the middle of the city.
I thought you had to sell it if you had multiple.
No, you're allowed to have like up to 10 properties.
Okay, but then my friend had trouble. He had to sell his facility because he had 2.
Yeah, well, certain properties you can only have one. Like you can only have one facility. You can only have one arcade. You can only have one motorcycle club. One.
But even when I tried to buy a house, they would tell me I would have to sell a property.
Then you probably have multiple properties.
Well, no.
You probably have ones you forgot about.
No. On my Xbox, that one I think I have a shitload of properties on.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You can have up to 10 properties total, but the only ones that you can only have one of are like the specialty ones, like the facility, the bunker, the motorcycle club, the arcade. Those are ones that you can only have one of. Okay, so houses, you can have multiple.
And I have 2 warehouses, so.
Yeah, well, that's why. It's like I have the warehouse garages. I have 3. Because I have the 2 that are over by... It's you know that bridge that takes you just to like the dense part of the city?
Yeah, that's where mine are.
Yeah, I have those 2. I have one by the airport. Matter of fact, I have the hangar too. That's one you can only have one of. Yeah. The hangar I got for free. But yeah, I have like the 3 warehouse garages. I have the like luxury apartment in the middle of the city. I have like the semi apartment in like the Hollywood area that has a 2-car garage. I have a house in the hills which has a 10-car garage. And I have a bunker. I have all that shit too. And I have the nightclub, which I have all 5 levels for the garage.
So I'm just counting on my hand. I believe I have 7 properties. So I'd be
so you can probably still buy a couple more houses.
I might just to store some cars. The store cars I don't give a shit about. Steal them, and then when I get more money, I'll mod it.
Yeah, that's my airport warehouse. It's like if I see a car, I'm like, I think I want to do something with that.
Because I have 2 garages in my area. Dude, so I have fucking 5 garages in... Fuck, what? No.
It's probably a nightclub, because the nightclub is the one that usually has the most
garages. I have a nightclub too, I believe. So then I have 8, so then I'd buy 2. So I have... Or, actually, I have to look, but I know I have a nightclub for sure on my Xbox One. And I have 5 garages. That, I will tell you, before we do a top 5, and then we'll... Because I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh shit. But anyway, I was looking at the time, I was like, what the fuck?
We still got time.
Do we?
Yeah, it's 11:39.
Not bad. Okay, well, that was a piece of shit. That one mission that you have to do, you have to bring the fucking... you have to, for your music, you have to bring...
Oh, you have to go all the way out to the desert area, then...
The fucking car wouldn't, because, where my nightclub is, it's fucking right where the airport freeway is, so I have to fucking go under that.
See, that one's terrible.
It was, I had to find out the hard way. I couldn't get the shit in there, and then I somehow... Dude, I was going to be pissed if I failed that. Because I, legit tried 3 different ways, and then there was one way somehow I was able to go around.
Yeah, see, I forget how...
That was the worst spot. I'm never buying a nightclub there again.
Oh, yeah, no. Honestly, the best nightclub is the one that's right there by... It's near the car wash and the strip club.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the best one. because it's kind of like, especially if you have the apartment that's just up the street, keeps everything close. That to me, I've always liked that one because it's in a good area, especially like if you need to ditch the cops. It's got an alley to get into the garage, so it's pretty easy to like kind of lose them, turn in the alley, and then just hit your garage door to get in.
Yeah. So I'll buy. I'm thinking I did have a house in my other apartment in Blaine County because I like to have houses in Timbuktu. That way,
So I have the motorcycle club and the arcade out there.
I
don't have a house out there.
I want a house out there. That way, like, if I have the cops on me, I'll just drive hella far because I have bulletproof wheels. I'll just go all that way. And then it's just like, okay, I have a house there, so I don't have to worry about it. And then I'll buy like a mid-level house.
See, I probably should sell the apartment in the mid city, the two garage one, and buy a house out there, because sometimes I do like to go up into the mountains, and every time I want to do that, I have to go from the city. I have to drive all the way fucking out there.
Can you sell it from the app? From the Dynasty
that's the only
app?
way to do it.
Yeah, but how do you do it?
You just try and buy another house, and then it'll tell you have to sell a property first, and that, or you just go. Oh wait, no. Okay, it's been a while since I've done it. You go into the thing, you go into the app, and then you select that one that you want to sell, because it'll still be listed there, but it'll say like sold or something on it. And then it should, when you click on it or whatever, it should give you the option to sell it. And then you sell it, and then you go and you pick whatever property.
So where do your cars go when you sell them?
Cars you have to take to the Los Santos Customs. You can't sell them on the app. There, the only place you can sell them is.
No, I'm saying like when I sell the house, where do my cars go?
Sometimes it'll distribute them to other places. Otherwise, I think you'll lose them. So I would say move whatever you want to keep out of it, and then.
I'll move, yeah, because I do have a garage I can move some of my stuff into. I have a big truck specifically for when we do.
I have a garage full of trucks. literally, my nightclub, each floor, like I said, has a theme. They're garages. One is all tuner cars. One is all the luxury exotic cars. The other floor is all muscle cars. And then,
how do you have that much time to do all that?
I've been playing for a long time. Just like my put it this way, the luxury cars, that game has like 5 versions of the Porsche 911. I have all 5. Matter of fact, one of them I have 2, and they're not different. They are literally exactly the same. They're painted the same color. They have the same options. They're upgraded to the same level. There's not a difference between those 2 cars. But that is one of my favorite cars in the game. And that's why I have one in that garage. And then I have the main one that I actually use in that 2-car garage apartment. Because that 2-car garage apartment, that's like my bachelor thing, where I have the Porsche, which is like your weekend car. And then I have a station wagon, which is like your daily. Which the station wagon is also completely fully upgraded. Yeah. All my cars are fully upgraded.
Yeah. So what's crazy is
and even then,
the fucked up part is they took it out of online, which is cable car. You just have to find the route and remember where it is. They took the actual sign where it says cable car out.
Oh.
And I don't remember. I know where it is. I'd be based off of like kind of the area.
Yeah.
But I know the general area. I just didn't. What I'm going to do is I'm going to steal those bikes that are on top of there.
Yeah.
And what I'll do is because I'll have enough room for 2 bikes in a car in a 2-car garage.
No, 2-car garage, you can only have 2. Because 1 bike counts as 1 car.
So what I'll do is I'll probably sell the apartment that I have only for the specific reason of I don't like the way my garage is. Because my garage, like, it's fucking slanted down, if that makes sense. Like, it's hard to... the one that I have, my Xbox, it's beautiful. Perfect. Garage right on the street, you turn it in, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, well, honestly, I think I have the best ones, because they're nice and evenly placed throughout the city. The only one I really don't care for, that I have just to have it, also because it's a 10-car garage, is the house in the hills. Because otherwise, it's like there. I don't like there because I don't like driving around there because I like to drift in that, and I always end up just slamming into walls over there because the streets
You know
are so
what? That's where
narrow.
I'll put my bikes. I'll buy a house in Blaine County and put my bikes over there.
Yeah, well, see, if I bought a house up there, I'd have like one good car in there. I'd probably move like one of those Porsches in there, and then the rest would be motorcycles because I would want to just do motorcycles up in the hill. Now, if it was like a 10-car garage, then I'd add a truck there. I'd take one of my trucks from one of my other garages and put it in there because I'd want to be like I'd want to have off-road stuff that I could use for that there.
Yeah.
But I'd still want one good fast car
I have
because
2 floors on my arena, also with the workshop, with the arena. So I have the workshop arena, and I have the 2 garages, and they're all themed. I have the 2 garages below it. So all the cars that I have in my thing I can sell, I'll put all those cars on the bottom.
yeah.
Because I already have all the cars in the arena that I need to upgrade for that specific arena. I don't need my other cars for that. I could just move them down to the bottom floors.
Yeah, well, see that's the thing. I don't have an arena because I think like when I had stopped playing it, like for like really had stopped playing it. The casino was like the thing to have, and
I have it decked out though.
yeah, well, no, I do too, and that's why it's like that's where I kind of
I
stopped.
have the whole arena decked out. I have the arena workshop. I have a mechanic. I have the person, the armory, and then I have another. I forgot what the other one is, but I have all 3 of those people. And then I have the 2 garages decked out with the designs. I just need to put cars in it. And in the workshop itself, I have a bed there too. Like I have bro, in my casino penthouse, I have a bed. I have a bed in my other apartment. I have a bed. Like it's fucking crazy. I think I have a bed in my warehouse too, because like I decked it all the way the fuck out, all of them.
I gotta start playing it again, even if I just log in to go to the casino and get like the money. Just like start building up some cash again because I know I only have like $1 million now. That's like pocket change.
Yeah. Well, I didn't think we were going to talk that long about it. But
No, but I think we should maybe add another subject into this. So,
yeah, we will. We will.
yeah, well, you said you wanted to bitch about some football game or something like
That's
that.
gonna be quick.
Yeah, well, let's get to it then.
It was a tough game last Saturday at the Collie. For those who don't know what the Collie is, it's Los Angeles Coliseum in South Central LA.
I have lived in LA, in that area,
I'm not
for
talking
years.
about you. I said,
I've never heard anyone call it the Collie.
I'm
I'm not saying that people don't. I'm just saying I'm from LA. I grew up in East LA, and I've never fucking heard that.
Yeah,
It might be a new thing because I haven't lived in LA for damn near 10 years now. But I think it's like 7 years, something like that. But I've never heard that.
Anyways, rough game with the Collie. Played Penn State. We're now officially, in the past, say, decade or so, or even a little bit, since 2008, we're 2-1 now against Penn State. Should be 3-0. That last drive was killer. I mean, I don't know how you have 2 minutes, 45 seconds left, don't use a timeout in that situation. I also don't know how you even let them get in that position in the first place. You have them down. You have the number 4 ranked team in the country down 13, 20-6. I know that's not a big deficit, but you have them down 13 points. You have that, or maybe even more. Maybe it's 15. Now that I think about it, I don't know. I'm probably mathing wrong right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I am very mathing wrong, but I don't know. You have them down by 13, 14 points nonetheless. 15, I think. I don't know. You have them down, and you just let them come back into the game. And all of a sudden, within 2 drives in the second half, it's 2020. So, I mean, Lincoln Riley, I think he's an all right coach. He's not. USC's standard has been.
Just keep sucking.
I'm trying to find a word for it. USC's standard has not been what it's been since they hit us with that probation for 4 years with that Reggie Bush thing. And we lost Pete Carroll. I think really, if Pete Carroll would ever to come back and coach, and if we ever got rid of Lincoln Riley, that would be our only option, is to go to Pete, even though he said he's done with coaching, because I think he's the only guy that could turn that program around. I mean, Lincoln Riley's done an okay job, but I mean, you have the number 4 team. In every game we lost this year, the fact is we could never close it out. Michigan couldn't close it out. Minnesota couldn't close it out. And you couldn't close it out against Penn State either. So, Lincoln, you better figure out what to do, because I saw your posts. I saw the post today about it's how I respond. No, it's how you respond. It's how you get your players ready. Because at this point, look, but to everybody out there who says we suck, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. The fact that we're even competing with you guys shows you how good you guys really think you are, but you're not. If you were as good as you were, you would be able to beat the shit out of us. Penn State, you should have beat the shit out of us. This is you should have, but I'm a fan, so I believe in my team. But on paper, according to paper, Penn State, you should have kicked our ass. Michigan, you should have kicked our ass, even though you're a one-train offense.
Didn't you lose both those games?
No, I'm saying no. It doesn't matter. The fact is, I'm saying it should have been a blowout. The big picture is, the win or loss that game. The fact is, we were in every single one of those games, and everybody had said that all the teams that went to the Big Ten were not ready, and it clearly shows that SC is ready. They just can't close it out. They can battle, but they can't battle for those last 2 minutes. That's where SC has to find that strength to win the rest of the games this year. And the only way we even get a shot, at least at a top 15 ranked year, because I don't think we're going to get to the top 12, is if Miami somehow shits the bed and loses 3 games in a row, and all the top 12 teams lose a shitload of games. That's the only way we have an even shot at the shot of it is like a Cinderella story. There's no way, really, at this point now in our season, we can get to...
How much longer is the season?
I think we got like 5 games left, I'm sure. 4 or 5, something like that. I know we got Maryland next week. We got Rutgers Friday. Saturday, and then next Saturday we got... I don't know who the fuck. But we have Nebraska the week after. The week after the game, I don't know. We have Rutgers. Or we have fucking Nebraska. And then we have UCLA and then Notre Dame. So I think right now it's 6 games. I don't know. So we have the possibility of going in those 6 games 9-3 of our 12. The possibility of making the playoff is fucking it to the moon. But, it's my quick rant about why we shouldn't have lost. But it is what it is. Move on to Maryland this week and get the fucking win there. And then we got Rutgers next week. So, figure it out, Lincoln. That's all I gotta say.
All I know is that UT won last weekend, so...
I don't want to hear it, bro. And you're wearing the perfect color for that, too. I don't even know if you noticed.
I do know. I do. I will say that's actually coincidence. I did buy this shirt before I decided that, but...
And I'm surprised you even know who Arch Manning is.
Again, I tell you, I listen to stuff. People do talk about sports, and I do listen.
That's very surprising.
I don't listen to all the super niche details, but like the important bits.
Texas is probably the only team that I think has a safe, guaranteed number 1. But then again, you don't know.
You don't, but from what I've heard and seen, it's like I think it's pretty locked in.
Yeah, they pretty much have to. That was the other thing too. Is real quick before we get into top 5, Cal had Miami on the ropes, 35 to fucking. They had them 35-10, third quarter. They lost 30. They lost 34 to 33, some shit like that. 36 to 35. You have this team on the ropes like that. It also didn't help that the quarterback got hurt. But there's so many things also wrong with SC as well. Their offense line, just fucking atrocious. You got at this point, and people are saying, what's crazy is this is what. Before we get into the top 5, this is the crazy thing is people. I know I said that twice, but
3 times actually.
But the real quick thing is anybody who says that Miller Moss is a horrible quarterback, you don't know anything about football. I'm gonna be quite honest, because if you can throw the way he throws with the shitty line, that means you're a great quarterback. Give him time in the pocket, because that's what he is. He's more of a pocket passer. He can be mobile when he wants to, or when he needs to and throw the ball on the run. But if you give him a fucking line, he could be the next year, because I know he's going to stay after this year. I know for sure Miller's not going. So the fact is, we get Miller Moss for one more year. You give Miller Moss a better offensive line, I'm telling you right now, and this is a hot take, or this is I'm not saying he's going to win, but he could be a candidate for the Heisman. If he has a better line. The only reason why Caleb Williams won the Heisman, and I like Caleb Williams, the only reason why he won the Heisman is because he was more mobile than Miller Moss, and he was juking and running for his life at the time. Miller's still doing the same thing, but because he's not as mobile as Caleb Williams, and he wasn't making plays on the run, that's the reason why he's not like a Heisman candidate. But I guarantee you, if you give him a line, he could be one of the best college quarterbacks next year. So that's where I stand. I think he'll be good next year.
Okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead and agree with that because I have no fucking clue about anything you just said other than I know the word Heisman, and that's about it. So, sure.
So I told you, get educated on sports.
I told you I'm starting to try. The one sport I still refuse is baseball. Baseball is so bleedy boring. I
just say
can't.
bloody if you're gonna do that.
Bleedy, bloody, both combined. It's the most boring thing in the goddamn world.
Whatever.
I would rather watch golf, and I said golf was the most boring thing to watch in the world.
Yeah, well, anyways.
It's like I pretty much did choose teams for pretty much every other sport, but when it came to baseball, I'm just like, nah, I can't do this. It's too fucking boring.
It's better live, but
I've been to baseball games. I've had the best seats you can possibly have at a baseball game. Still boring.
anyway,
It was more fun actually sitting there not paying attention to the game than it was when I had seats where you did have to pay attention to the game.
We can talk about your improvements to baseball.
Oh, I'm not even talking about that. I mean,
I'm
we
saying
do need to do an episode on that, but that is going to be an entire episode.
Yeah, we can talk about that whenever you want. But I will say, this will kind of help us in what we were trying to discuss earlier, and that is top 5 fast foods. And I say that because I don't think we did that yet.
No, we did the top 5 burgers.
Top 5 fast foods.
Which is also going to invalidate your burger list because Wendy's was not on your fucking list.
Yeah, Wendy's wasn't on my list, but Wendy's is better than Burger King.
No, it's not.
Dude,
no, it's not. It's
my
trash.
Dude,
No, I'd rather eat
but
Burger
these are
King.
all around places, though. So.
Yeah, it's all around places. I'm not saying it's burger specific, but I'm just saying.
Number one, definitely In-N-Out. I don't care what anybody says. In-N-Out's number 1 for me.
Okay, well, we'll do yours first, so go ahead.
McDonald's. I mean, I like McDonald's. I mean, it's not great, but it's not healthy.
It's not
food.
great. I mean, honestly, this should be number 5, but
No, because I have Wendy's like down there.
you literally said Wendy's was like number 2 after In-N-Out.
No,
you
I didn't say that.
fucking said that.
No, I didn't.
You
say
literally said that.
No, I did not.
Because you were like In-N-Out, Wendy's, McDonald's.
No, I didn't say
Yeah,
that.
you did.
You're
You
tripping.
fucking
I
did.
didn't say that. Anyways, I don't know. See, this is where you hear things sometimes.
Alright, so In-N-Out, McDonald's.
In-N-Out, McDonald's, Jack, because of their tacos. Jack in the Box.
Really, you're gonna like put an entire place on a top 5 that's better than other places
Yes.
just because of one fucking item on the menu that tastes like trash anyway?
Shut up. It tastes great.
It tastes and looks like trash.
Anyways, Jack in the Box.
Never had a real fucking taco in your life.
I have.
I doubt that.
But, Chick-fil-A, number 4.
See? Finally, a decent choice.
Shut up.
Okay, well, besides In-N-Out, a decent choice.
And number 5 is Wendy's. It's better than Burger King.
God, no. That doesn't even belong in the top 10.
Yeah, it does.
No.
Yeah, it does, bro.
No.
First of all, the Frosties. I mean, come on.
Frosties is the only good thing they have.
No.
It's the only good thing they
You're
have.
just a hater, bro.
No.
You're just a
No.
hater is what
The
it is.
burgers taste like cardboard. Their bacon is worse.
Every burger except for In-N-Out tastes like cardboard.
No, that's not true, because you are missing a whole bunch of places that are fast food that should be on there.
Oh yeah, well give me them then.
Shake Shack, Tommy's.
Okay, fuck.
Those two alone.
No. Tommy's would be on there, but Tommy's has been failing recently, so that's why they got kicked out.
How are
of
they
my top
failing?
5. They've been failing.
Maybe
Ask
you
my
have a
father,
shitty.
my Uncle Bobby. Shout out to
Maybe
my
you have a
uncle.
shitty one out here in the valley then, because every fucking Tommy's I go to.
No. One of the this is the original Tommy's. I think it's not the one in the valley, but it's somewhere around here.
No, the original one is nowhere around here. The original one's on Rampart. That is like way over where I used to live.
Now,
Back that way. It is nowhere near here.
First,
They're all called the original Tommy's.
First of all, I'm going to be real. Tommy's has failed miserably, at least the Tommy's I have, has been failed miserably for the past year and a half, and they're out of here. They're gone.
Okay.
I would have put Tommy's up there. I would have put Tommy's up there.
Again, then. You have a shitty one out here. Get yourself out of the valley. Go to actual civilization.
Dude, even
and go to a good
even
one.
there I heard it wasn't the best.
No, I've got 3 near me that I go to. And guess what? Consistent all the way across. Each one tastes just the same and good. And I'm talking, there's one in Pomona. There's one in Ontario. No, not Ontario. Diamond Bar. And then there's one in Montebello I go to.
Give me your top 5. Let's go.
Did you do 5? Oh, yeah, Wendy. Yeah, you chose Wendy's as your 5. That's just wrong. But, okay. So, In-N-Out. You know, it's a California staple. I mean, I can't.
Class.
Not going to say it's the best burger in the world, but fast food, sure. You know, it's pretty much top of anything else. I mean, I know people will put Whataburger or White Castle up there. And White Castle, that is the... No, that is like the worst shit ever.
At least I didn't put that
The
up.
worst. You know, I don't even know if you've had it. It's the only time I can think you've been somewhere that you may have had it would be Vegas. And I don't see you going to...
I heard it was shit. I never had it, though.
Yeah, it's... I had it in Vegas. Not great. Not bad. And then I had it in Tennessee. You know, I went as far east as I could to get it. No, just couldn't even finish it. Just terrible. Just terrible.
Okay.
Anyway, In-N-Out.
Yeah.
Tommy's. Just can't go wrong with Tommy's. Great burgers. I also recommend getting the quarter-pound burger, because that one actually tastes better than the regular burger.
Okay.
It's juicier. And you cannot top Tommy's chili. Unless you go to Felipe's and you get the chili straight there. Which I still got to take you there. So, In-N-Out, Tommy's, Shake Shack.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, Shake Shack should probably be number 2, because I do think it tastes better than Tommy's, but I do go to Tommy's more than I go to Shake Shack.
Yeah.
Though I did find out that they're opening up a Shake Shack near my mom, not too far from her, so I may end up starting to go there more often. Because the nearest one to me is still like 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
So, In-N-Out, Tommy's, Shake Shack. God, number 4. It's like, I guess I'll put McDonald's, not because it's good, just because it's standard. I mean, you can't go wrong. And then number 5, King Taco.
Not bad.
Because technically it's fast food.
Yeah.
And, you know, wanted something on there that just wasn't burgers all across. Because then it becomes another top 5 burger places.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That rounds out my top 5.
Nice.
Alright, so that's going to wrap it up here for episode 10. I forgot. Yeah, this is episode 10. So, like, comment, subscribe. Eventually these things will be out on Spotify and Apple, so if you're listening to it on that, whenever it's up there, you know, leave us some stars, you know, write a review, and then comments, you know, always happy to hear from you guys. You know, leave anything, what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong, what you'd like to hear, any topics you'd like to hear us talk about. And, yeah, hit the bell, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.